Yo, welcome back to the Get Into the Bag podcast. I go by Polo Show, and I'm with an artist today. He goes by
Mino Ceaz, baby.
Yeah. And yeah, we're just here to chop it up with you. Talk hip hop, talk local hip hop. And just learn a bit about what Mino's got going on. So yeah, Mino, thank you for making it out today.
Of course, my guy. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Of course, man. It's been a while.
We tried to do this before, and then for reasons beyond our control, we lost some of that footage.
Hey, technical issues, bro. It's the life of an artist, man.
That's what it is. So yeah, man, just want to ask you, I guess, what have you been up to? I think the last time you were here, you had just put out Mino Season. That was your last full-end project.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about, that project and what you've been up to since then.
Okay, so okay, it has been a while. It's funny, on my way here, I was thinking, when did we have that interview? Was it before or after the drop? I think it was after the drop. Yeah, I was getting a little chilly at that time. But no, Mino Season was good. I think it kind of showed me more than anybody what I'm capable of as a musician.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can gain traction. I can make good songs. I can connect with people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Mino Season really showed me, and I couldn't even wait to get past Mino Season, because for me, Mino Season was more songs that I had been recording since 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know how it is as an artist, bro. You make songs, you build up your bank, and then you drop your songs afterwards. So I couldn't really wait to get to actually finish with Mino Season. That way I can just kind of start the rollout for the next few songs. But then over the last 6 months, I should say, I kind of started this artist development program.
Right.
I'm working with a company based out in Toronto, Kitchener. I'm sure other artists in the city might, they probably know of them too.
But, what did you say it's called?
They're called AMAG Collective.
Okay.
So I've been working with them, just working on my artistry. So because I started working with them, I kind of stopped wanting to release music. I probably should have released something, started this year, and then maybe towards April or May, I should have released something as well.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start shifting your focus on creating music versus releasing music, is completely different. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So that's where I'm at right now. Just creating some good ass music, kind of finding who Mino Ceaz is as an artist. Instead of just rapping now, I'm trying to make songs, man. I'm trying to make really good songs that people can connect with.
Yeah, that's the name of the game today. People want to be able to listen to songs that have good replay value. You want to hear it and hear it again immediately after.
100%.
So this group you're working with, AMAG, tell us a bit about, so what does artist development look like with them? What are they helping you with?
So artist development really, I think a lot of us artists, we think that, because, you've been rapping for so long, or because you put out this song and it got this sort of traction, that you might not need to develop as an artist entirely. But it's not just about finding your, becoming a better writer.
Right.
It's about finding your sound. You know what I mean? So now the beats that you have, do they match you? Right? The content that you're rapping about, doesn't match you. You know what I mean? You can't, we all know how it is. It's your image and your rapping style and everything, it all coincides, man. Yeah. So they're really helping you, not with just the writing portion. I mean, it's huge, but the sound aspect of it, your imagery, because I'm able to now see what my sound is, I'm now able to, pick at my imagery a little bit better.
And so, no, that's really good that they're helping you with that. So what is your sound now that you're delving into that?
Okay. So the Mino Ceaz sound, I'm sure you guys all heard Straight Out the Jungle. It's on the Mino Season album. But Straight Out the Jungle, it has a little Afro pattern in it. But there's still a lot of bass. There's still it's almost like trap drums with a little bit of Afro flavor into it. You know what I mean? Just a small blend. It's not huge. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be Burna Boy or Wizkid or nobody, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be Mino Ceaz, so I really found a way to keep that bass in there. And even if I'm going to be somewhat a little bit of, if I'm going to be a little bit more conscious with my music, I still found a way to keep that bounce in there. Keep a little bit of an Afro vibe, but keep a bounce in there that makes it sound like it's a complete hip hop song, So the Mino Ceaz sound, there's no name for it yet, bro. I think, no lie to you, bro. I think I'm in a lane of my own right
That's
now.
what you
You know
want to
what I
be.
mean? I'm
Yeah.
about to. I feel like I just created a whole nother genre. You know what I mean? And if there's other people who are making music like this, bro, let's connect, because I can't wait to show you guys what I got going on, and I can't wait to connect with other artists who are on the same wavelength as me. So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a dope rollout.
So you'd say it's a cross between Afrobeats and hip hop.
100%, 100%. Because Afro beats nowadays is international sound. Hip hop is something that I can't stop rapping. You know what I mean? I can't turn into this full on melodic person. I can't
Yeah,
just
it's not gonna
turn.
happen.
Yeah, I spit bars, bro. So it's something that I feel like it allows me to be me, but it allows me to expand my artistry. It allows me to, I might be able to connect with people from other sides of the world, you know what I mean? Because they can relate to the hip hop, to the Afro sound a little bit more than they can relate to hip hop.
Yeah. So from this, we're going to go into a conversation, which is kind of you know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of people have had this conversation these days. So I was
Yeah.
speaking with some hip hop heads recently, some other producers in the city,
Yeah.
and they're under the belief that, hip hop is dying as the dominant music genre for Black people globally, and Afrobeat is taking that place.
Yeah. I have to agree with, like, if we're talking globally, it's probably for sure like Afro music's coming in pretty strong right now.
I mean,
But North America, that's just a little bit different. But
yeah.
For example, Burna Boy just did a stadium show somewhere in the States.
Yeah.
There aren't even other fucking rappers that can do a stadium show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's tough, bro. You got to be Jay or Kanye or Drake or The Weeknd, or you know what I mean? Like maybe Future or J. Cole could do a stadium.
Yeah.
Like stadiums, it's different from an arena, right?
Right.
Like you're talking 50,000 people, you know what I'm saying? Listen, like jamming with you at one time. And Burna Boy was able to do that. Other hip hop acts can't even do that these days, bro. So it's a tough one, man. I don't think hip hop is dead. I would never say that, but I think Afrobeats is taking over for sure.
So can you see, like, cause this is my take on this, that hip hop will always be for Black people within the community or within the culture, hip hop will always be the dominant genre. Maybe Afrobeats will be in the nice cozy number 2 position, but it's not going to overtake hip hop, because the way I see Afrobeats right now, so much of hip hop is in Afrobeats. You know what I mean? So much of the way they do their music videos, the way they're dressing right now, the slang is you know what I mean? So it's like the blueprint for Afrobeats, the way it's developing right now, is all from hip hop. It's more is being taken from hip hop to Afrobeats than Afrobeats to hip hop.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Cause it's like with the Afrobeats right now, like I said, it's you can reach more people. I feel like with an Afro sound, it's like you can hear the Afro flavors in the UK artists, and then some of it in the North American stream of music, right? But I don't know, like for Afro music for now, it might be hip hop's little brother, you know what I mean? But Afro music's about to grow up and bully hip hop a little bit.
This is how I see, like, just like you're saying, like the dominant element of hip hop is rap. At least, like, as far as this conversation is going.
Yeah.
To me, rap cannot die, because, like, for the people who, like, those of us that have in our blood to rap, we're not just gonna convert to melodic rappers overnight. You know what I mean? We're not, and I see my whole thing is, the reason why hip hop is not just going to become Afrobeats, like all the rappers are just going to say this is the wave tomorrow, is because, like, then rap would die. And rap, the thing, Afrobeats is great and all, but for me, I feel like as a lyricist, someone who writes bars, when I want to make an Afrobeat song, I have to dumb it down. I have to, like, even when you're doing the verses, you have to, it's even as of right now. So let me not even bring, just as of right now, the genre of Afrobeats as a whole, I would say it's like 70% like, you know, songs about celebration and like, you know, love. You know what I mean? Whereas in hip hop, if we minus R&B from it, songs about love and like relationships and it's probably like 25% of it.
It's true.
Hip hop, you know what I mean? What I love about hip hop or rap across any other genre is that rap has the ability to really like really delve into a topic, you know, and it's on some like not just on some songwriting shit, but on, you know what I mean?
100%.
On some like stream of consciousness shit.
See, and that's, I'm not gonna lie, that's probably what my not issue with Afro beats, but like what my conflict with Afro music has probably been. It's that it's always about, you know, love songs or a breakup or a celebration, which is not a bad thing.
It's not, yeah, that's what people want to hear.
If you could figure out how to storytell
exactly
into an Afro blended beat, I'm telling you, it's a different vibe. And I'm like I'm saying, bro, I cannot wait to show people what I got going on, man, because I think I'm doing just that, bro. I'm able to bring that Afro element, but able to tell a story at the same time. And not no regular story, I mean personal stuff. You know, talking about deep shit. And I think a lot of people who don't listen to Afro music will then now want to listen to Afro music. And the people who don't listen to hip hop are going to be encouraged to listen to more lyricism. You know what I mean? Not everything is going to be about happy days and celebrations and stuff like that. You know, we go through hard times too.
And I see what you're saying. The way I see it, it's not going to be a takeover. We can see, yes, they're neck and neck right now, but it's like, I feel like what will happen is like the best rapper in the game as far as like the North American hip hop community is concerned might actually be an Afrobeat artist down the road that is doing rap. Vice versa, the best Afrobeat artist might be a North American artist that is just like, that has like those Afrobeat tunes.
Well, I mean, you know, I think a lot of North American artists do dive in to the 100%. Afro. Like if you notice, you know, like what Rima did with Selena Gomez. Right? That song blew up even way more because he brought it to a North American market. You know what I'm saying? And then now you have more radio play because you have Selena Gomez on the song, who's an international pop star, right? It brings the whole Afro, and that I'm sure that song alone pushed Afro music to another level, because you didn't 100%. Hear it on the mainstream radio. You don't hear it. Different types of genres now trying to blend in the Afro beats with whatever it is that they do, right? Like, trust me, man. Watch, in a few years from now, bro, you're gonna see some country artists on an Afro song. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna go that crazy. It's gonna be that crazy.
That's the era we live in now. I feel like, because I feel like the era we grew up in, you know, the CD era, it was kind of like, if you're a hip hop head, all you do is listen to hip hop. You go to the record store, you're just looking at hip hop albums. But in the Spotify era, and you see everybody's wrap up every year, everybody's listening to multiple genres now. You know, it's just it's the norm. There's nobody who's like top 5 genres: rap, hardcore rap. You know, boom bap rap.
It's tough, man. It's tough, bro. Because even me, like, for a while there, all I did was listen to Afro music. Excuse me. All I did was listen to Afro music, but not because I don't like other genres. Is that nothing was really catching my eye. Like, Gunna's album was the first rap album that I listened to from head to toe in a while. Before that, maybe it was Drake's and 21 Savage album. Other than that, I didn't even listen to that full album, bro. I can't even lie to you, bro.
Yeah, it was alright.
Like, it's like the hip hop these days. I like it. Don't get me wrong, but not everybody. Like, it's hard. Like, it's hard to listen to someone's full album these days, bro. Like, unless you got to be somewhat special, you got to be doing something special on the beats, on every beat almost. And plus, like, if you have more than 16 songs, I immediately am turned off from listening to your.
You're like, damn.
I swear to God.
Damn, that's fucked up.
The moment I see more than 16 songs, I'm like, bro, you think I'm gonna listen to all
Hey,
this?
bro, you think this take care? You think you drink?
Bro, you think I'm gonna listen to all this?
Yeah, no, I feel
You
that.
lost your damn mind, bro. I don't even know who. I don't even care who you is. Like, even Chris Brown, what do you do? He dropped that 30-song
It
album.
was 44, man. It was like I remember. Yeah, it was a 44
I
track
said
album. But yo,
I said he lost his mind.
he got
bro.
like a cult though. Like you got people that are gonna.
He do
consume
have
that
people that
shit,
are gonna,
like-
you know what I mean? And that's the good thing about music, bro. If you even have your solid, hardcore 100 fans, you can eat for the rest of your life. And
Yeah.
that's all Chris Brown needs, I guess. But hey, I ain't listening to.
I was in that same boat.
I ain't listening to 44
Yeah.
songs.
I
Bro.
was like, what? But yo, people were telling me, yo, every one of those 44 tracks is fire. I'm
They
like,
lying, bro.
Good on you for checking it all out.
They lying, bro. They lying for sure, bro. There's no
Yeah.
way, bro. You can listen to that and go, okay, this is dope. To me, it's just an immediate turn off. So I don't know. Hip hop is different. I'm not saying it's getting boring these days, but like these rappers really got to start. And you know what the thing is too. It's the oversaturation, bro. We have
There's too
like
many.
you
guys doing
notice
the same
on Rap
stuff.
Caviar when they do like their Friday release, the list used to be small. They would put the top guys in there. Oh, okay,
Right.
this guy's dropping an album. Like I feel like if you're gonna make a post and you want to show new artists, you go this new artist is dropping. Now you're mixing the new artists who I don't have I've never heard of these guys, and now you're gonna say okay, you're gonna put them on a list with Drake and everybody. The only names that I'm gonna pay attention to is the big names that I already know. I don't care about these new artists that you're talking about here. I've never heard of them, and you want me to go listen to their album. It's like unless I'm actually and even then the topic is going to be the same that you heard from the next guy. So now it's like okay, everybody rapping about the same shit. You know what I mean? And I'm sure we all go through this waves, and this happens in hip hop. I'm sure there's old heads who go, oh, they're all rapping about the same shit now, and then there's always that one guy who just kind of changes the wave, and now we're just rapping about the same shit but doing it differently. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna happen again because nowadays everyone rapping about the same shit, bro. Everybody, the gun culture is serious right now.
Yep.
So that's what everybody want to rap about. It's cool, whatever. Keep your toolie on you, but. Now it's repetitive. It's boring. Okay, cool. All right, you have your gun. It's cool. The guy beside me does too. Like everybody has a gun, dog. It's all good. We don't gotta rap about the same shit. It's getting boring now. Let's switch it up. And maybe that's why everybody's going to Afro music, bro.
But I feel like, and this is one of the points that those producers that believe Afrobeat is taking over brought up is that hip hop is dying because of the content. Everybody is rapping about the same. Like sometimes you hear like new drill rapper B is literally just redid the last guy's verse and just talking about the points. It almost looked like he just looked on Rap Genius and just like I'm gonna change this line of this, like but it's like that's kind of so. But I feel like bringing that back to Afrobeats right now, we just said the Afrobeats is either about like celebrating or some love
shit,
triangle, whatever's going on, and it's like.
Even that gets boring too, man. Music again. I think that's why music is so like subjective, right? To somebody, like to my girl, for example, bro, she will listen to these Afro songs about love over and over and over and over and over again, just because she likes it. It can be the same. It could sound almost the exact same. It ain't gonna bother her, bro. But that's because I think the girls just like that right now.
It's like it's a vibe.
It's a vibe. You're not gonna be chilling with some girls and you're gonna put on fucking some hella ignorant shit. They ain't really into that, right? So it's just what it is. And no lie, I'm sure you heard this, but females dictate how the music industry goes.
It's very true.
You know what I mean? You can show 10 niggas this one song, but if 10 different girls listen to that one song, you'll probably gain an extra 10 fans because those niggas will just keep that to themselves, but those girls will share it, dance to it, play it in here. If I'm telling you, bro, if the girls are vibing, that's generally, and then now because you're a man, hey, I gotta listen to this type of music. That's what the girls like.
Yeah, no, it's definitely true.
It's just how it works, bro. Because even now, like with the even with the female artists, their content is somewhat becoming a little bit the same. You know what I mean? And they ruined it. They ruined it a lot quicker than us niggas ruined it.
I'm not gonna say they ruined it. Like, yo,
no. I'm saying they really ruined that content, that style of content. Yeah. Like us men, yeah, okay, we want to rap about that toxic shit. You know what I mean? And it was cool for years. You know, we could do it for years. But now these girls want to be ratchet and shit like that, and they ruined it too fast. They did too much too quick.
It's a lane.
And now like anytime I hear some ratchet shit, like unless you're like what's her name, Sexy Red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't really trying to listen to none of these girls. Nah. Bro. I ain't trying to listen to no ratchet shit unless it sounds kind of cool. It's just it gets boring. It's played out quick. Right?
Yo, but speaking of even Sexy Red, like I feel like, you know, obviously now she's in the mainstream, but I've seen her. She's been making music for a while, and now she's just popping. But I just feel like the climate of where female rap is right now is where it needs to be for someone like Sexy Red to thrive.
Yeah.
If she came out when Nicki came out, like it just wouldn't have worked. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I'm not listening to this. Like it's not for me. I'm not the target audience they're making these raps for. So I'm not dissing them saying I'm not listening to this, but it's like, you know, I just feel like I can see like what it's doing for them. It's like, there's more of a, right now, there's more female rappers that are popping in the rap game right now
than dudes.
They're running the game. You know what I mean?
It's funny. We were on vacation a few weeks ago, and I was actually, it wasn't like an argument. It was more like a debate. I was having a debate with one of the girls that was there, and I was telling her, I'm like, yo, the girls are popping right now.
It's the truth.
Like the girls are way more popping than dudes. You know what I mean? Like I'll hear a female song come on, and I'm like, oh, who that female? That sounds hard. I'll hear a dude song. I'm like, bro, this nigga sound like the last nigga that I just heard, bro. I'm not really trying to hear this, bro. Plus, these girls are making bangers, bro.
It's true.
Like shit, like
that
yo, I was like,
it's hard.
I was like, yo, this girl made a banger, dog. You know what I mean? Did you listen to Coyle Ray's album?
No, man.
Okay, but Coyle Ray, she at least she ain't as ratchet as these other girls. And I ain't trying. Hey, I ain't dissing. This is just more of a perspective. So if you mad, you can be mad. But she don't make you know music like the rest of these girls. She really in the industry.
Yeah, I
feel like she's really an industry female artist now, which is good because she's now she has variety, right? And then she's making not boring ass songs, bro. And she'll ride the wave. She'll make it her way, but then she's dropping bangers, bro.
I think she's a dope artist.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like her, Lotto. I don't really know any other female artists. Lolo Brooks, right? Yeah. Like they coming out and they spin. You know what I mean? Which is what I think attracts me, anyways. Attracts me to listen to them a lot more.
Yeah.
Because they're lyricists, bro. You know, and they have actual flow. You know what I mean? Even Lotto, what was that? Rip Me Out the Plastic, I've Been Acting Brand New. And then she just went off. There's this other song too. She snapped. And it's a feature. And I was like, okay.
That was been mean, man.
These girls ain't playing around. I like it when my ear get caught. And I'm like, oh, what the hell is that? Oh, what? She said, what? Yo, replay that, bro. That girl was spitting. It's different.
I seen Lotto on the XXL freestyle. Like, I don't know what year that was. Like, so when they came out. And I think Jack Harlow was in that year as well.
That's last year then.
Yeah, and it was like, I thought she, like, in the one she was in, I think, 5 Year Foreign was also in her, like, cypher. I thought she had, like, one of the best verses. She's probably the only female in the thing, like, and I was like, damn, like, I feel like that's you know, and I'm glad you mentioned, like, Lotto, because it's not all, like, I feel like female rappers just get, like, for the longest time, like, Nicki was the only, you can name other people standing next to Nicki, you know, then it was Cardi B, and now we're in this era where there's a handful of them, right? And I feel like it's just kind of like, you know, there's drill, there's trap, I feel like there's the ratchet music, which is the mainstream of the female rap, but then there's still like the spitters, there's still, and it's like, it will play, like we're just watching it play out right now. Who knows, in a couple years, it might be 50-50.
It might be, bro. It might be. But I think these girls, as long as they keep doing what they're doing, they're going to be on top of this rap game for a while, bro. And to be honest, this has actually been a discussion I've seen. I think it was on the Joe Budden podcast. They were talking about it. Breakfast Club, they were talking about it. It's like, yo, these niggas got to catch up, bro.
It's true.
Y'all making boring-ass music. The last hype song that I heard from a dude was probably Quavo and Future's that new song, Turn Your Click Up.
Shit, that's damn.
That is the last banger. I was like, yo, these dudes, they came out and they made like this is a like, to me it's a hit. You know what I mean? It might not be a hot 100. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna play this in the clubs. You gonna play this song in your whip. You can play this song when you just by yourself. When you about to hit the gym, you going for a walk. Anytime, bro. You play that song, bro. When Future verse come on, I know you get energy, bro. So that's like the last song where I was like, all right, these dudes spitting. These guys are coming out making a banger.
Yeah.
Can't remember. It's tough, bro. You know, other than that, I'll just go listen to UK niggas, bro.
You guys got it popping right now.
Because at least I'm gonna get some lyricism, bro.
That's true.
At least I'm gonna get some lyricism from these niggas.
Like at least that's
minimum,
that's
bro.
crazy.
Even if I barely understand the dude, at least I picked up some lyricism off this dude. His flow and lyricism was popping. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear about your guns, dog. I'm tired of it, dog. I'm tired. I don't want to hear about your cars and the clothes and the hoes and all this other shit, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, I get it. There's some songs that they're popping, they're hot. Like Turn Your Click Up. Yeah, he's kind of talking about that shit, but he's saying it in a much more motivating way if you actually listen to what he's saying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Quavo's talking about being able to kind of like be the boss for your clique. You know what I mean? You turn the people up around you. If you're up, make sure the people around you are up too. That song motivate the fuck out of me, bro. It ain't just talking about the same old goofy shit, right? But the UK niggas again, you know, like you have a song like Sprinter with Dave and Central C, banger, right? They're talking about hoes in a Sprinter van, but they
spitting.
They made that shit fucking crazy.
Yeah, and the beat is crazy. Like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're just not getting that out of these niggas in North America anymore, dog.
I feel like, and it's funny you bring up the UK. I feel like we're just getting to the point. Like hip hop apparently is turning 50 years old this year. You know, so it's not that old, but in North America, hip hop is 50 years old.
Yeah.
In the UK, I don't know what the date is. You can stamp what it's not 50. Maybe it's 30. Maybe you know what I mean. It's not been going. I just feel like because we're seeing a younger. It's almost as if when I look at the UK to me is like a rap in the early 2000s that had like Dipset, you know, Rockefeller, like, you know, like all it just the rap game was spitters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like they champion over there.
100%, bro. I mean, if you've actually a lot of people don't listen to UK rap, you know what I mean? And they don't know how poppin' it's actually been for a while. For a while, dog. You know what I mean? That's why you have guys like J Hus, Skepta, Gigs, Stormzy. These guys have been rapping for a long time. You know what I mean? And people are just, especially guys like Skepta, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't know, right? And then now, because the drill sound is what popped off, now they're trying to say that, you know, like now you hear a UK guy, you're trying to think that UK guy is mimicking this New York drill sound now, when that's not the case at all. Pop Smoke went and got the producers from the UK.
It's true, yeah.
And brought them to North America, or got just, you know, worked with them and got that sound over here. You know what I'm saying? Now we call it New York drill or whatever. That's not the case, bro. UK grime has been its own genre, has been its own way for a long time. It's just now starting to catch wind because, no lie, if you can't come to North America and make noise, and when I say North America, I'm not even talking about Canada. If you can't come to the US and make noise, it's hard for you to eat, bro.
It's true.
It's hard for you to eat as an artist, bro. Because the USA is kind of where you're going to make most of your money. Doesn't matter where you're from in the world, really. It's where you're going to... That's why everybody come to the US, bro.
It's true.
You know what I mean? You're going to get your shows and your festivals in other places in the world and stuff like that, but it's why everybody come to the US still.
It's definitely the mark of you're international now. Because like you see... Central C, like to the best of my knowledge, is the one person who is like, I know Digga D has gotten some like crossover features and whatnot, but like he's the one artist right now that, you know, he's getting Drake looks and whatnot. Like he's being championed here in North America. But it's like, if not a lot of like, people are saying he's the first to cross over. There's guys like Heady One, like all these other guys, and they're popping in their scene, you know, they're champions there, but it's like they've not fully made the...
Heady One, what's his name? Young Ads. what's the group called again? D Block Europe. D Block. Have you heard of
Yeah,
D
yeah.
Block Europe? Yeah,
I think I seen your fumes.
yeah. Those guys making songs for a minute. M Honcho songs for a minute. Like yo,
Yeah.
bro, there's yeah, even what are their names? Young Teen Bugsy. Yeah, international sound. Fredo, international sound. Bro, these you're right though. Central C as of right now might be getting the most amount of looks. But that's because I think he was the first person to come over and do that LA Leakers freestyle.
I think again, like you have to have that traction to even be that person, right? Like
That's
not
true.
this. Like again, I think Fredo's one of the nicest, but again, I don't think he has that pull where they're gonna bring him.
Yeah.
Bring him here.
It's crazy because I've heard of Central C because I've listened to him on the guys I just mentioned right now.
Yeah.
I listen to him on their songs. I personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never listened to a full on Central C album.
Yeah.
I don't know much of his artistry. I just know a few of his bangers here and there that he's made, and I'm like, oh yeah, this boy can fucking spit. I actually went and I listened to that little 4-track EP that he made with Dave.
Yeah.
Those boys are spitting.
Hard.
Forget about the song Sprinter. Listen to that full.
Yeah, not hard.
Listen to the full thing.
UK rap.
Yeah.
Trojan.
Yeah, UK drill.
Man, they went nuts.
Yeah, whatever they called it. Killed it. And so I do gotta go, probably go for a deeper dive, go listen to a lot of his stuff. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't listen to rappers anymore, dog.
Damn. You know what? I hate when rappers tell me that, bro.
Unless you're from, I'll tell you the exceptions. Unless you're from my city.
Yep.
So if I see that you drop something, I actually do. Hey, yo, niggas in Calgary, I just want y'all to know, bro. I actually be listening to your stuff, bro. Even if I don't share it, even if I don't hit you up and say, hey, congratulations on the release, I might come do that later on. I am listening to everybody in this city, bro. Whether it was trash, I still listen to your shit, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even though it's trash, I still listen to your shit, bro, because I got to put on for the city. So you got to be from the city or you got to be doing a different genre than me. So again, that's why I listen to the UK artists. That's why I listen to the West Coast guys. Mac J, probably my favorite rapper from the West Coast right now. A lot of the other ones kind of died, like Draco the Ruler, Briss, those other niggas from the West Coast, Shoreline Mafia, those guys, they ain't making music no more, but like that style, that, I kind of call it LA drill, bro, because it doesn't sound like your typical drills, you know what I mean? But they rapping about like gangster, bro, they gangster, but it's a new type of West Coast music, bro, and I be fucking with that, you know what I mean? Because I don't make it. That's not the genre that I make. So now I'm gonna make, like, that's what I listen to. The moment, and nowadays I have stepped away from making regular hip hop. So we'll see when I start to release my own music. Like, I'll probably go listen to a regular hip hop album. But as of right now, it's tough for me, bro. It's tough. I'd rather listen to some jazz music.
Damn. No lyrics,
just some instruments. One guy that I work with, he put me on to some heavy metal, bro. And it's not your regular. Hey, don't get it twisted. It's not your regular rah rah rah. Ain't nobody screaming. Ain't screamo. There's some chick. She sounds like Evanescence, bro. This chick's voice on the beats are so good.
Damn.
And the production level of these songs are so good that I'm like, okay, this is not bad. I can take this in. I can listen to it. I'll be in the gym listening to this because I don't want to listen to niggas talking about shooting and stuff like that while I'm at the gym. So I'm listening now to different things, bro. Because like I said, bro, not that it's not even just now that I'm getting bored with hip hop. I'm also, because I make it. You know what I mean? I want to listen to myself, bro. I think. I'm sure you fucking feel this way too, bro. I'm the shit. I'm better than that nigga, bro.
As you should.
That nigga popping, but I think I'm better than him. I don't want to listen to his music because I'm gonna make better music than him. Sometimes it's some people might be like, oh, I'm either being too cocky or you know what I mean, but if I think I'm better than that nigga, that's how I feel, bro. And
that's good.
I make better music than that man, so I don't want to listen to that man.
That's good reasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you ever hear I think it's Lil Wayne. He just says like, "Yeah, I don't pay attention to anybody's music. I
Yeah.
just be." You can tell that's Lil Wayne's life. He just be skating and smoking weed, listening to his records all
Listen
day.
to his own records. And the thing is, with them niggas, they make so much music. They probably listen to the music that we don't listen to. I bet you anything Drake on his phone or some other phone or something, he probably has a catalog of songs that he will not that songs that he's thinking he might release, songs that he'll never release.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Songs that can't even get leaked because you ain't even putting that in someone else's email. You know what I'm saying? He probably listened to himself like that. You know what I mean? Because what the heck?
No,
Why
true.
am I listening to these other niggas, bro? I make better music than them. Your song has to hit me, man. You know, it has to move me, and not even in an emotional way. It has to. If your song can get me up dancing, get me, doing some moving shit. Oh yeah, I'm vibing out.
Yo, so let me ask you this, and this is going back to the album situation. You were saying like you can't listen to a full rap album these days or a hip hop album. What do you think about, we're living in this time, as you know, it's the Spotify era, where singles are dominating. Most marketing experts would say to you, stop putting out albums, stop putting out projects, period. Put the songs out one by one. It's better for, I mean, like that's, if you put out a 5-song EP versus if you put out those songs every week for 5 weeks, they'll probably get more streams across the 5 weeks.
Well, one is consistency. So you'll drop your album and then you won't drop for a while.
Yeah.
Right? It's with the albums too, everyone's attention span is shortened.
That is true.
Right? So now, and streaming is killing the music industry. Some people might disagree and they feel like it's helping. Streaming is murking it. You know what I mean? And there are pros to streaming, but the con about streaming is that now there's too much music, so much access to so much music that back in the day, to buy that CD, bro, you know what I mean? You felt like you was one of many, bro, to have the CD in your hand. Even though you knew they're going to make more copies later on. You still feel like,
it meant something to go out and buy that CD in the first week. If you are one of those people that, you know what I mean? It meant so much more than you can always get the CD down the road, but if this is an artist you're supporting, I remember when Get Rich or Die Trying came out.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a job. I remember just trying to like wash people's cars and shit, like just to go get that CD, and it's like.
My mom got me that CD and I used to have a little Walkman. Yeah. And I used to listen to 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. And then at the time too, Akon's Convict album.
I had that one too.
So I used to be in the 6th grade and just had my Walkman on, just listening to those 2 albums, bro. And I thought I was the motherfucking shit. You couldn't tell me nothing, bro. I go to war with I go to war with you if you ever try to talk crazy about 50 Cent. You know what I mean? And it's just like that effect. Like nobody goes, I can't wait. Maybe Utopia, Travis Scott album, might be the only one in a while where I was like, I can't wait till midnight for me to stream this album, bro. Who says that anymore? I can't wait to go stream that album. Like nobody says that. Spotify, y'all got to figure out a way to, in a sense, make it feel more, kind of make a fan feel like they're more of how do I say it? More exclusive. You know what I mean?
They have like these merch things now, like where you can buy merch.
Yeah, you can buy merch and stuff like that, but like if I'm, you know what I mean? If let's say you were paying a certain amount of extra to, listen to a certain artist, or an artist now gets paid more because, let's say he has a certain amount of saves or a certain amount of followers, right?
That's dope, yeah.
It's different, you know what I mean? Like I feel like even as artists, when I hear that I only get 4 cents per stream, it's like, bro, I have to make 1 million streams to get what, $40,000?
It's like 1 million streams is like $4,000
or 4,000.
Because it's actually like 0.003 for a stream.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
0.004.
Yeah.
So 1 million streams doesn't even get you that much fucking money. I could work a regular job and make more fucking money. But now that's just, 1 million streams for that song. Yeah, you need to have multiple songs making 1 million streams.
Right.
People's attention span ain't even that much anymore. That's a scary sight, bro. You know what I mean? It's a scary thought that, okay, I need to get people to listen to me 1 million times, but then to gain that person's attention, you know what I mean? And when we're from a city that we're from, where hip hop is now growing,
Yep.
it's not the main thing around here.
Yep.
Not everybody wants to listen to it. And because you're from here, not everybody even believes in you, right? Artists from the city believe in artists more than the fans do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We support each other more than our 55, 60 hardcore family, cousins, whatever the fuck it is
Yeah.
fans do. You know what I mean? So now it's like, shit, I'm losing my train of thought here. But like with so you're gonna have to help me come back.
Yeah.
You have to help me come back. But I'm just talking about how the city.
We're from a city that doesn't appreciate hip hop.
Yeah, I don't feel like hip hop is appreciated as much. So to get 1 million streams is tough. And then, for example, what's that one guy? He had that song that was popular for like a year plus.
Here in Calgary?
Yeah. Harm Franklin.
Yeah.
Okay. Harm Franklin drops that song, blows up on TikTok.
Yep.
He's on the fucking radio.
Yep.
Okay. What has happened now since then?
I mean, I think he's in LA now, so he's not even like on the ground here. Like,
okay, that's cool. Okay, you got picked up from the city. Have you heard any other songs?
No, I don't know what exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I see what
tough.
you're saying.
It's tough, bro. It's tough. Now you got to recreate that song or find a way to get another 1 million streams on a different song. Now, because you had that one song, it's not even enough. Yeah. That's the scary part about it now too, bro.
At the end of the day, you want to be in a situation, like, I don't know what his situation was, but you want to be in a situation where you have the infrastructure in place where if you were to, one of these things you put out go viral tomorrow, you already have whether you're capturing emails or, you have shows you're doing or you have CDs for sale, you have a way to capitalize off it. 100%. I think, again, I don't know the full story with them, but I think it was just kind of like, we're just putting out music. Oh shit, this thing popped, but there was no like, what are we gonna do with all these fucking viewers we're getting every day?
Yeah,
and,
It's gonna pass. I'm sure because I don't know the guy. You know what I mean? I don't think maybe I've met him once or twice, or we may have done the showcases.
Yeah,
but I think what I'm trying to say for everybody here is that to get streams, it's tough. And even when you make it, even if you get those amount of streams, it's going to be even tougher. So it's like, what is it that we have to do? I'm not no actor, so I'm not about to play somebody that I'm not. I'm not now going to start drama or, talk shit about random people. I barely like social media, if you want me to be real with you. I post because, in a sense, you kind of have to keep people engaged. If it was up to me, like I always said this. I told my girl, I'm like, I can't wait. Like if I blow up, I'm gonna be like Kendrick and Cole.
Yep.
Where you only see me
when it's time for the music.
Yeah, it's time for the music. Other than that, you're not gonna see me 24/7.
Yeah.
I was at this club, I was doing this, or I was doing that, and now you know what business moves I was making. No. And it's like, I like the lifestyle of a rapper. I also like, been living a regular life for so long. I'm accustomed to also now just having my own, having my peace of mind. So with that being said, would I hate for my peace of mind to be taken away because now I'm becoming this international superstar? Nah, nigga, suck it up. Let's get it going, right?
Yeah.
But my preference, you know what I mean, is that I wouldn't want to be like this. I don't want to be bothered 24/7, bro.
At the end of the day, we can't take. I feel like the reason why J. Cole and Kendrick have the privilege to literally. Kendrick was literally ghost for 4 years and then just came out, posted on Instagram, would be dropping an album and everybody came and ate it up. Did great first week numbers. But I feel like the reason why they have that prestige is because they have content in their music. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you know what I mean? Kendrick and Cole are probably the highest in this generation of, you know what I mean, content in music. And I feel like if you don't have content in your music, you're just making bubblegum rap songs, then you gotta make content for Instagram. And so, you know what I mean? Like either it's one of the two. Either you're putting the content in your music and then people can, you know, they can sink their teeth into that when you drop, or the music is paper thin.
I like the way you put that.
But you have to feed them with content.
I like the way you put that. It's funny because that's also what like with the artist development program, that's what they're teaching me in a sense, to have more content within my music. You know what I mean? Because that's what people are really, you know, gravitated towards.
100%.
It's what they're gonna be singing when they're at your shows. It's your music, right? So having more content in your music is huge. I like that one. I like that one.
So let me say this to you, and this is, again, bringing it back to the albums. To me, I believe that having a classic album is a cornerstone to being like a rap legend. You know what I mean? Where Eminem's got countless, the Eminem Show, Slim Shady LP, Nas Illmatic, Biggie. You know what I mean? You can every single one of them, you can name what the classic album is. Whereas like if you're having a debate where it's like, this guy deserves to be higher on the top 5 than this guy, these are the things you bring up. Like, yo, well, he's got this, you know what I mean? He's got, you know what I mean? And so it's like, I feel like I get it. We're in this era where it's like put out singles, people's attention spans are not there for more than 4 songs. But it's like, what's gonna happen to that status quo of like, you know what I mean? Like rap albums.
Yeah. Well, I think I think when you get to a certain level is when you put out that album. Right? Nowadays, you have anybody calling anything an album.
It's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now what streaming did is that they took away the mixtape. Like, remember back then, you can differentiate what a mixtape and an album was, right? This album was going to be sold at this price, and there's a lot more marketing put towards that album. Now, back in the day, a mixtape was something that, just a bunch of songs I collected together, just throw it out there. You know what I mean? And now you don't know. Now you don't even know what a album or a mixtape is.
Right.
Right. But I think when you get to a certain level, if you have enough content, right? If you're able to connect with people very well, your 16, 17, 18 songs will resonate.
Right.
I just think that there's a lot of people right now who just think that they can just drop an album whenever the fuck they want. And it's like, bro, we don't even, like, that EP you dropped, nobody even, like, we barely listen to that. I think there's levels to it. Yeah, I think you have to go through the okay, I'm gonna drop this EP. What song do people like? Okay, now I'm gonna drop another single like that. All right, okay, now let me drop another EP with the same sounding songs that everyone else was fucking with. And then now that's how you build the momentum to get to your album.
So you still so I guess this is the ultimate question. Do you still think an album has a place in the lexicon of being a great artist? Or can someone enter the rap game today and, you know, go a 50-year career and say, yo, I'm not doing albums, I'm just going to be putting out singles that are going to be hits?
I think it'll be tough, but I think it's possible. I think as an artist or as a rapper, that's a tough one. I mean, the whole goal is to always drop a collection of songs. I mean, everybody wants to drop an album, you know, a classic album. So it's a tough one, man. I think for me personally, it's just been tough with the music that everyone else has been putting out, like, lately.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of all these rappers. You know what I mean? I appreciate some of the songs that they make, but I'm not listening to, you know, especially if you're calling it an album, but it sounds like a mixtape. How am I supposed to rate this? Young Thug's album, the new one that just came out, Business is Business. You know, I'm a big Thugger fan. I have been for a long time. Like, I literally from time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not a new bandwagoner when it comes to Young Thug, like a lot of people are. That was a collection of songs. I can hear it. Half those songs were made years ago, bro. So it was tough to listen when, for example, Gunna dropped that 16-song album and he was speaking from the heart and the mind as to what was happening in his life right now. And you can actually kind of relate to some of the things that he's saying. You can hear the pain in what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And he was emotional, and he was giving us bangers, and he gave us the whole lot. You know what I mean? With that 16 songs, no skips. Like for me, anyways, it caught my. And I know there's a lot of people like, oh, gonna snitch, so they won't even give it a listen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I say, hey, cool, that's on you, bro. You're missing out on a really good listen, bro. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I've checked it out. It's solid.
It's solid, right? And it's just like this is what rappers now. This is what they do nowadays, man. It's like is that really an album, or is that just a mixtape you just put together? It's hard. It's a hard listen when I know, when I'm me being a rapper too. I know you didn't give your fucking all to that album that you're calling it's an album. You just put a bunch of shit together. Just call it a project, and
I mean, and you can tell again, because bro's been locked up for what, almost a year now, or if over a year. And if those are songs that he had in the vault that didn't make any, like, they made it past different eras where he did put out albums. Those are the spare tracks. Those are the tracks when we cut down the album. These are the tracks we said we're not. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're just gonna leave them to the
Yeah.
side. And then I get it. Bro's been locked up for a year. Label says, yo, we need an album. What's going on?
Yeah.
He's like, all right, we'll get Metro Boomin to produce it. But even Metro's like, you're just gonna send me all these half-ass vocals.
Exactly, bro.
It's like, yeah, I mean, they did their thing. Like, again, Metro's got a big name right now. I think it's still sold decent, right? Like, it was still...
I'm sure it's sold decent. You know what I mean? It'll probably it'll sell more.
Exactly.
About longevity.
It's, again, bro's locked up, so this is it's still a bag off music while you're in jail.
It's a tough one. Maybe I shouldn't have used Young Thug as an example for that, but it's just stating where it's like you can tell when an album has been put together really well from the first song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then maybe if you couldn't tell from the first one, at least from 2 and 3 and 4, you can tell what's really going on with this album.
Yes, 100%.
What's the direction of it? If by 3 and 4 you're thinking, man, I can't listen to this, bro. What the hell is going on? You already know, bro. You already know. And no lie, like this is what I've been getting from rappers lately, bro. Like unless you're from the city, I haven't given I haven't given a lot of niggas a chance lately.
I feel like it's definitely what you said. Like, we came from in a mixtape era, and there's like Drake's So Far Gone is a classic mixtape. Wiz Khalifa's Cushion Orange Juice. Like, they're in the mixtape era, there were classic mixtapes and classic albums. And mixtapes were separate from the albums. But you're right. Once free downloads stop, no one wants MP3s anymore. Once it's all streaming, it's like, we're gonna make the mixtape and put it on Spotify. I think I even seen like Drake when he was talking in an interview, like he was saying like this 21 Savage project is a tape that they put together, right? And because he's fucking Drake, he's not about to put out a fucking free stream tape on the internet, right? So he has to put it out this way. Again, I still think they approach it like an album. He's fucking Drake. He's got all the best studio guys. But I feel like I see what you're saying with there are definitely rappers, and I'm not gonna mention any specific kind of rapper, but it's like it really do be a lot of the drill rappers, but just guys who are just coming into rap. It's like, it's not that they've not been rapping for a while and they say like, let's make a catalog. It's usually like, yo, they've done a couple freestyles here and there. Your boy says put together an album, he fucking records it in Audacity, and then you guys fucking put it on Spotify.
And now it's considered an album. It's man. No. Even for me, like Mino Season, I know I call it an album. I only call it an album because of the skits that I have in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the flow of it. I've never done something like that. You know what I mean? Where there's, in the beginning, and then the songs kind of even match the skits, where it's showing you the transition through the seasons and what's happening, you know what I mean, within the city and within my life and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why I call it an album. If it was up to me, if we did it the way I was going to do it before, it was just supposed to be a collection of shit, and we just throw Mino Season out like that. And then I was going to start doing Mino Season as like my not my throwaways, but like my mixtape thing.
Oh, like, so putting them out individually.
Yeah, so now Mino Season, so now we'd have Mino Season like we did. Mino Season 2 would be another collection of just songs that I like. Oh, I like that song. I like this song. Yeah, we've been working for a while. We might not use this song for an album collection. That's Mino Season. You know what I mean? And I wanted to do
But you did it. You still did it the album way. I still see, man. Like, even when I listen to you,
that's my team. That was my team. The people around me who were like, "No, we got to do it this route." You know what I mean? And I do listen. You know what I mean? So
you would have done it the way you wanted to had it not been for your team.
Yeah, hadn't Telly. Shout out to Telly.
Yeah,
Telly's the one who kind of was like, "Nah, we're gonna do it this way." And I was like, "All right."
Man, I just feel like maybe it's again me as a rapper, but I just feel like when I look at you, when I listen to your music, you seem like an album rapper to me. Someone that's gonna come with a whole concept, and you're gonna give me something to digest and listen to. And I almost feel like it will take away from your brand if you're doing, like, I guess that's if, and that's kind of why, like, J. Cole, I'm a huge J. Cole fan. He was supposed to put out the off season a while ago, but then it kept getting put off, and then he finally put it out, and it's a fucking, like, it was a Grammy nominated album. So it was supposed to be the mixtape, but fuck, that shit was probably one of the best rap albums that year. And it's like J. Cole at the level he's at now cannot just put out, like, the mixtapes that he started his career with are classics, but he can't just put that out in the Spotify era. You know what I mean? Because we will judge him as far as the quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you are an artist that has the potential or the caliber to craft an album, you know what I mean? Like an album that flows and has different vibes and shit.
Yeah.
Then you're doing yourself a disservice, especially in this era, putting out a mixtape as an album onto Spotify. Because then, a fan listening is going to be like, oh shit, I love that last album. And you listen to the next thing. It's a mixtape, but it says album, and you're listening like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, you know what I mean? It sounds like a playlist on shuffle.
Okay. I feel you. Yeah, see, I never thought about it that way. I mean, because I feel like because I grew, I started rapping in an era where bars meant everything. Punchlines was still everything, bro. It wasn't about your flow. It was about your syllables and your punchlines. That syllables and punchlines created your flow. And so I feel like because I'm from that era, I still want to rap. And because, how many albums have I listened to where the flow of it and everything, I think that's why, like, I do like the idea of putting, you know what I mean? Like a good album together. I just don't know how often I'm gonna do that now, considering the climate of the music industry. You know what I mean? I think once I start to pick up fucking traction, bro, like a lot more than I feel like I have over the last few years. Once I really start to pick up traction, and I mean really start to pick up traction, I think it's when I'm gonna start to really dissect my music per se, and really decide how I want to structure my releases. You know what I mean? Am I just gonna release a single for these next few months, or am I really gonna work on an EP? And I even me right now, I feel like I'm in this phase right now where I want to be releasing EPs,
right?
But even my EPs are going to have a concept EP about it.
That's the way
you know what I mean? The next one I have right now actually planned out is called Hard to Explain. Hard to Explain 2. Right. So I already have an EP called Hard to Explain. And then I'm making Hard to Explain. You know what I mean?
Like the number 2
would be there. Number 2 in the middle, so it'd be Hard to Explain 2. That one, the reason why it's called Hard to Explain is it was all about this music stuff.
Right.
So the first Hard to Explain was supposed to be called Chef Mino. But for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. I couldn't get the type of cover art that I wanted and all this type of stuff, and just the way that I wanted to market it, considering the album being called Chef Mino, I just couldn't do it. And then fuck, man, I forget what I said, and I was like, fuck, man, this shit's hard to explain, bro. Like somebody's asking me something, and I was like, man, this shit's just hard to explain. And then they're like, and I looked at them and I was like, oh shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's the name of the album. So now Hard to Explain to me, it is my it is more like my mixtape.
Okay.
My collection of, here, put it together. That's Hard to Explain. So Hard to Explain 2 is going to be a little, just a little collection of stuff. And then I'm going to be, I'm also working with Chef Beats out from Third Verse. His name is Chef. My name is Mino. I've been thinking about creating an album called Chef Mino for some time, so just speaking on it. So now me and Chef, we got something, another concept EP called Chef Mino. So yeah, man, like I'm gonna drop an album eventually again, probably in 2024, maybe summer of 2024. All the songs that I've been working on throughout this year and a half with AMAG as well. Um, we'll see what happens. We'll see what they think. We'll see how I feel. We'll see where the relationship goes. Um, we'll see what they will want to do or what they think I should do with the collection of songs. Let's say we were able to make a good 13, 16. I don't know why those two numbers. I feel like my next album is going to be around there, around 13,
That's the sweet spot
16.
to me, like under 16
Yeah,
ish.
13, 16. Like I want those two specific numbers. It's either gonna be 13 songs or it's gonna be 16 songs
Right.
with and that's not including a skit here or there. Because I feel like nowadays your album, you gotta have a little bit of storytelling in it.
That is true.
You know what I mean? So you gotta have a skit, a little 1-2 skit here and there, just kind of get people. Because for me, when I listen to an album from front to back, that's why I said, yo, you have four chances, bro. When I listen to your album, those first four songs, if I can't, if I can't listen to all four right away, bro, you lost me, dog.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So like that's why I'm even gonna push now, man. Like I want the next album that I have, or you know what I mean, like from the jump, bro, from the get-go. I want the first four songs to hit. I want the skit to hit. I want it to flow so fucking well. So we'll see what everybody decides, man. Because nowadays you can't do everything by yourself. I'm
Yep.
building a team around me.
That's good.
All the players haven't been, you know what I mean? It hasn't like not all the players in their roles have been put into place just yet. But you know what I mean. The starting five is there. But now I just got to work on the bench. You know what I mean? I got to work on my bench,
No, that's
get
good.
my team on point. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Because I'm trying to win me a championship next year, bro. I'm trying to go hard, bro. For real, bro. Like I'm trying to. I always say this. Like I'm trying to shake the city, and then I always think, how am I supposed to shake the city? But then I think I just got to keep doing what I'm doing, but just kind of learn more, add certain things that I've learned. You know what I mean? Even from this conversation, for true, bro. I always learn just little things here and there. So
That's good.
just to learn a lot more and put that shit on my music, bro. For sure.
That's fire, man. Yeah, man, this has been a great conversation.
Yes, sir.
Last question I want to ask, I mean, you kind of gave us a preview there, is what can fans expect from you next? So you said you got, hard to explain.
Yes, sir. EPs for sure. Before the end of this year, I should have 2 or 3 projects out for sure. 100%. For sure 2 projects. And then if not another EP, then probably 1 or 2 more singles. And so cuz the first EP, Hard to Explain, is going to be a little bit of the music I've been working on for the last year. So, and then one of the songs, it's going to be like a more of a brand new one. The first 3 songs are kind of, I've been holding on to those ones for a year and a half or so. So, I want to start showing people my new music, bro. They're like the new stuff that I've been working on post artist development. You know what I mean? Because the improvement, bro. You know what I mean? It's getting live, bro. It's getting there. So it's EPs and singles for sure. I got some shit cooking. If you've been following me on the gram, then I got some shit brewing. I got a video coming for something. We don't know just yet.
Nice.
I know. Y'all don't know yet. So I got some shit cooking, bro. I can't wait to start this release, bro.
And so one of these EPs is gonna be the Chef Mino EP. That's gonna
Chef
be
Mino EP, a little collab EP. Me and Chef Beats.
And completely produced by him.
Completely produced by Chef Beats.
And so the Hard to Explain one, like, it's different,
Yeah,
producers?
different producers. So we got Nevik on there. We got one of my homies. His name is OGSC. No, that's a different song. One of the boys, he goes by Ivy Short.
Okay.
I don't know
Here in Calgary?
I don't know if he's from. I forget where he's from. He actually sent me this beat a while ago, bro. I think I know he's probably choked. You know, he's like, yo, when was this nigga ever gonna drop this song? So I gotta hit him up. Hey, my guy, I'm sorry it's taking so long, bro. Like I said, this music shit's hard to explain, dog. So I got him on there. Nevik is on there. The third song is this guy that I met from YouTube. So he's from Africa even.
Damn.
So him, that's African beat. And then the last beat is Kenton. So he works out of Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Sweet 16 Studios. So me and Kenton got something cooking. So I'm trying to put that song on the album as well. So yeah, man, it's a good collection. You know, basically a different producer for every song.
That's fire.
And it's still it's not an Afro album, but it has Afro elements. Every song has an Afro element, and I was able to, and every song is different.
Fire.
Every song is different. So I feel like I'm really gonna show people a little bit of my diversity. One of the songs for sure, it's completely different from anything that I've ever done. I've taken the melodic route every once in a while, but this one's really, really different because now we're talking about, you know, love, right? So now we're doing melodic, you know, the melodies on top of with a love song on top of that. It's gonna be a little bit different. You know what I mean? I think a lot of the girls gonna like it. I think the dudes gonna like it too. You know what I mean? Like it's hella different. So, yeah, man, I can't wait to show people what I've been working on, bro.
Word. Yeah, man, I look forward to hearing it. It sounds like you're really excited about it.
Oh my god, man. It's been a long few months. The artist development program has its days where it feels a little tough. It doesn't you sit there and you go, yo, am I really learning anything? Did I really, you know, progress as an artist? And then when bro, there's always that one demo that you hear and you go, oh yeah, I'm different.
Yeah.
I'm fucking different.
Fire. Yeah.
And so I got hit with that. And now I hear it. You know what I mean? Now I hear it. I'm like, yo. In fact, when these cameras are off, I'll show you a thing or two, bro. Just so you can be like, okay, yeah, like I see what he's talking about with the whole Afro hip hop blend. I really blended. Bro, I found the sound, bro. Y'all gonna see, dog. Y'all gonna fucking see, bro. Y'all don't even know. But yo, just, you know, keep paying attention to YYC Hip Hop Daily. Keep paying attention to Polo. Keep watching my page, and trust me, man, you guys will see, bro. Just don't take your eyes off us.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, that has been season 4, episode 3 of the Get Into the Bag podcast. Thank you, Mino Ceaz, for your time.
My guy. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. The first one didn't go the way we wanted to, but hey, number 2, yo. Hey, it don't hurt to do it again, man.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're listening to this on Spotify or any podcast listening platform, make sure you follow us. Follow YYC Hip Hop Daily on Instagram. You can follow me at Polo Show YYC on all social media platforms. You can find my music on all streaming platforms, Polo Show without a W. And how about you?
Oh, yo, Mino season. Right now, I'm still in the Mino season era. So if you want to find me, it's MINOCZN. Okay, CZN, and that's on Twitter, you know, Instagram. I don't have Facebook, but you know those other social platforms. Follow me on Spotify. Other than that, man, just wait on me, man. I got some shit on the way. So
Fire. All right. Peace out, guys.
Peace out.